Hey, how's it going everyone? In today's video, I am going to be showing you how to take out the serpent boss, this one specifically, the Devouring Serpent. A lot of people have been having some problems with this boss specifically, so today I'm going to show you how to get out of bounds easily, and even yourself can do this. The first step is to arrive at Volcano Manor. You are going to want to take the same exact steps. Where I just went through is the hidden path. It will open automatically once you appear right next to it. Follow where I go after you've went through the hidden door. You will eventually arrive outside of the church, just like so. You'll want to take a right, and then you'll want to go down there, and you'll want to take the lift to go up there. Now, to the left here, I'm taking the shortcut because it's available because I've already done that because I've used the lever. Now, if you have not defeated the boss or you've not made it this far, this shortcut will not be available for you because you're going to need to use that lever. Now from this spot, we then want to head north. If by any means that the lift says the contraption does not move, this means that you are going to need to take the pillar up, which is located right next to the left side of the Lost Grace that we were just at. Or maybe it's the right side, depending on where you're looking at. But there's one of the pillars that will lift you up and take you to the second floor of the church that we were just in. And this will then allow you to move that contraption. Eventually, we will end up at this teleporter. You will want to use that, and then you will then want to claim the Lost Grace, because of course you'll want to spawn back and just in case something happens, right? So now let's go through the actual mist door. From here, this is not too difficult. Again, it's pretty easy once you get the hang of it. The first step to this is we want to aggro the boss, because of course if we get to the spot or we go out of bounds, then we are just going to have this guy chilling in the middle, and this is not what you want. So instead, what we will do is we'll get the dude to pop his head up. He's going to be like, what the heck, man? What are you doing? And we are going to be like, we are trying to cheese you, glitch you, and just make sure this is an easy boss. That's what we're trying to tell the guy. But yeah, right here is the spot that we need to go to. You just want to start from the right side and jump to the left. Eventually, you'll feel a little bit of a cliff that you can jump on, just like that. Thankfully, I was able to jump over the boss's attack right as he did that, and I will show a few examples at the end if you need some help, but for the most part, this is all you need to do. Now, I would not recommend going to the top part right here. Instead, I would just stick to the left side where it was. What I recommend right here is throwing some kukris if you have them. Highly recommend it because there's some bleed damage that you can do. If you have the Comet, you can also use that with a good spell. And yeah, man, I would just recommend doing this. I highly recommend it. I mean, if you've been going through this so many times and you're just sick of it, then just do this and save your time, you know? I know a lot of you are out there and you have jobs, you have families, you have, people you're trying to take care of, or, you're too busy to play this game and you need some help. So hopefully this will cover all of that. I just went through this boss recently and I said, man, I would love to glitch this. So I ended up finding that spot. Now, I do have to note this because some of you may try to go a little bit too far off the map. This is not going to be possible because the textures on the outside will just let you fall through. They're not solid, so there's only certain parts of the map that are officially solid here, okay? Other than that, you might just fall off the map, so just stick to where I go. Now, also, if you guys are not aware, there's a really, really cool trick. A lot of you have been having some issues with it during the Fire Giant, so with this one, hopefully it'll make it a little bit easier. If you use a crossbow and you use seppuku together, you can actually add the damage and the bleeding damage from the seppuku to your crossbow. Yes, without a doubt. So, I'm going to stick on some normal bolts, nothing too crazy, nothing with bleeding damage, and you're going to see that the damage is phenomenal, as well as it will add a good amount of bleed damage. Now, I do have my bow upgraded, so I would highly recommend doing that as well. Now, we are going to be getting into the second phase for this boss. All we want to do is rinse and repeat the same exact steps that we just did, and that is to just climb up to the same spot. Now, you want to stick to either the left side, you can also stick to the top right side and block out some of those skulls. Eventually, you can drop down below once you cause enough damage, like I've done, and you can finish it up. It's really just a great spot, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed the video. Let's end the video by doing our daily member shout out. Let's do this like Buster Rhymes. Crisp Nug, Robert V, Monkey, Diabolic Raider, Merciless Shadow, Helling, Tyrone C, X3, Chicago Bears, King Nasty, Captain Ziggy, Jace, Mike H, Big Case, Captain Awesome, Big Bearded Texan, Syringes KV, and Dixie. Thank you all for remaining as current YouTube members. I appreciate the love and support, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.